Mabuhay, Kamusika, welcome, how are you? This is Bob from Living on the Sea. Just want to give you a look at these wonderful trees. Very happy about these trees as the kids play hide and seek. I don't know if it's because they're free, but certainly I like to look at those trees. I always did. When we first got this property, there's no house here back in July of 2018, and now we have this wonderful house that Aiza built. First thing I noticed was I really like those trees. It's going to be fun thinking about living here one day and looking at those trees, and well, it may be a reality soon. Somebody asked me a short time ago, what are you doing there in Davao City, Philippines? What are you doing out in the provincial area of Davao City? I guess I get something tangled up on my shoe here. Well, what could it be? Could it be those beautiful trees that I showed you? It's a possibility, because they are very beautiful, but they're not the reason that I'm here. Some may think it could be the barking dogs. That could be a reason why I'm here. Hey JR, how you doing? But no, it's not the barking dogs.
Hey Bob.
Hey Papa, Rondi. It's not the noisemakers that you hear over here. That's not a reason for me being here. It's not the sound of the roosters either. Hi Precious, be careful. So I'm going to venture out a little bit further here just to get my thoughts together on this kind of bumpy alley. There's a lot of big rocks here. You have to really be careful not to trip if you're walking here. So is it the sweet nieces and nephews we have here in the Philippines? Well, that's another possibility, but that's not why I'm here. Is it the lower cost of living? That's certainly a consideration, but no, that's not the main reason I'm here either. Hi again. That's not the main reason that we're planning on retiring, going 8,000 to 9,000 miles away to live here permanently when I retire, live out my days here. You know, I mean, that's a question I've asked myself in a different way. You know, what am I doing here? Why did I decide to put myself in a situation where I would be moving so far away to live in Davao City, Philippines? Well, is it the friendly people here, Filipinos, known for their friendliness? Not quite. Is it their hospitality? It's a good thing. Not quite the reason. Boy, I wish I had their energy. I don't think they ever stop moving. No, that's not the reason. There are some good reasons to live here. We've got some vehicles coming by. Is it the traffic? Is it that very, very crazy traffic? Is that why I'm here in the Philippines? No. Is it the heat and the rain? No, not exactly. I do like the cold weather. So leaving Nebraska, you know I'm going to be leaving some snow. The sad thing is it's leaving winter, summer, spring, and fall. That's what I don't want to be without, but I have no choice. Some concessions have to be made. We have to live somewhere. And after putting it all together, ouch, we could live in the United States, where Aiza would probably have to work if I retired, you know, early. That doesn't sound like a good situation for us or for her. Her family's in the Philippines. I don't have much family left at home, and we won't leave till my mother passes because she doesn't want to be left alone, and we don't want her to be alone. But what am I doing here? Well, among all the reasons to live here, and there are many, my main one is my my wife. We got married not very far away from here, where I'm walking very carefully on May 10th, 2015.
Would you like to sing?
Oh, I'll be singing tonight. You will too? Yeah, we'll be singing tonight. You'll probably be able to hear us.
No problem.
Yeah, I think there'll be a lot of music tonight. I like that. I do. Huh? Well, I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun doing karaoke tonight. You bet. Yeah, he's asking me about singing, and since it's New Year's Eve, we're going to be singing, doing some karaoke. So there's one of the many nice people you're going to meet in the Philippines. But the main reason for me is my wife, been married for about a little over 4.5 years now, and only love would cause somebody like me, who's pretty set in his ways, to want to go 8,000 or 9,000 miles and live somewhere else, live out my days. But she is the reason why, and I love her very much. I want to do what's best for her. She's going to be happiest here in the Philippines. She wanted to live close to family, but she wants to live with some of her family. So we're seeing how that goes now. So far, so good with that. And I don't think that's going to be a problem. Why would I leave my comfort zone? Well, it's because I found love, and you know, crazy little thing called love, the things we do for love, the things we do after we find love can involve leaving and going to another country so far away. So it happened to me, and I want you to know it can happen to you too. I kind of floundered for many years looking for a wife in America. I finally found one. I went on the dating site Christian Filipina and was married in less than 8 weeks. That's right. From the time I first talked to her, which was like on day 5 after I signed up, we were married 54 days later. So we've been still getting to know each other, but I know her enough that I want to do whatever I can to make her happy, where she will be here in the Philippines. Not that something that you have to consider doing, but you never know what will happen if you're, can find somebody, find a good wife that we all crave, I think, deep down inside. And once you do, I'm sure you'll love her enough and want to do things for her. So I guess this video, if you're still with me here, please comment on things you've done for the woman in your life, things you're willing to do for the woman in your life, and because this is a pretty big step for me. What am I doing here? Well, sometimes I have to ask myself that question, but the reason I'm here is because I love my wife, and I'm going to be looking forward to spending the rest of it with my love beyond the sea.